Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be looking at how to be a good TV presenter, video 2. So you might be asking yourself, how come she's talking about video 2? That means there's a video 1. Well, yes, there is a video 1. And in that very first video, I gave 5 tips, 5 basic, important, necessary tips that anyone who wants to journey into TV presenting has to know. So if you haven't watched that video, do yourself a favor and click on the link in the description box or click on the icon you're seeing above the screen. So let's move over to today's video. Today we're talking about how to be a good TV presenter, and I will be giving you 5 extra tips just to make your TV presenting journey a perfect, enjoyable, and excellent one. So, tip number 1. Tip number 1 says, your microphone is your scepter of authority. Now, if you're going to be a TV presenter, or if you have the dreams of being a TV presenter, you already know that it is kind of weird to see a TV presenter without a microphone, except it's a talk show where the TV presenter, has to wear a collar mic like this one. Now, in the year 2016, I was privileged to participate in the MTV-based VJ Search a month after I graduated from secondary school. And one thing I got to learn is that as a TV presenter, you are not allowed or supposed to let anyone take a hold of your microphone. Just like a king has his crown, and a crown symbolizes authority for a king, your microphone is your scepter of authority. That's your symbol of authority as a TV presenter. Now, I'm a TV presenter, and sometimes you might be sent to occasions or events where you are expected to interview certain or different kinds of people. If you do get to a situation or find yourself in a situation where you're trying to interview someone and the person is trying to collect your mic from your hand, do not, I repeat, do not for any reason allow the person you're interviewing take a hold of your microphone. It is wrong. When you allow a person you're interviewing collect your microphone from you, you appear as an amateur. That means someone who is not experienced, like a newcomer or a JJC. Yeah. So as a professional TV presenter, never let anyone take your microphone from you. In other words, hi, how are you doing? Can you tell us how you feel about today's program? They would try to hold the mic and position it themselves. Keep it there. Hey, it's my microphone. I give it to you to talk. Wherever I position it for you, use it like that. Don't take my microphone from me. You see? So when you hold your microphone, it even sends a message to those watching at home and to the interviewer that, okay, this person knows what he or she is doing, so they cannot touch the mic. I don't go touch the mic, no problem. Nah, might be that. So that is tip number 1. Remember, your microphone is your scepter and symbol of authority. Never let anyone take a hold of your microphone. You can both hold it, but they shouldn't take it away from you. You now be standing and be looking because the person's holding your microphone. No. Or except in a situation where you voluntarily give your microphone to the person to talk. Now, that is the only exception. So moving over now to tip number 2. Tip number 2 says, scrap the hello guys. Now, I've watched and I've gone for various TV presenting auditions. I've watched online auditions, and one thing that I noticed that almost everyone who is auditioning for a TV presenting role, they always start up with, hello guys, hi guys, what's up guys? As nice as it may sound, as cool and vibing as it may sound, it is wrong. You may do that at an audition and they might let you pass with that, but not when you are actually trying to go professional or trying to go into the TV presenting career or field as a professional, you do not refer to those who are watching at home in the plural form. It is wrong. Now, this is why I said you have to watch the very first video, because I addressed this somehow in the first video. Now, but let me just remind you, I'm a TV presenter. There's a camera right in front of me, but I can't see the people I'm talking to. And I call these people that you can't see your invisible audience. Your invisible audience could be one person, two people, three people, or a group of people. We have no idea. Now, if I'm going to be watching you on TV and I'm alone in my room, and then you start off with, "Hey guys, what's up?" I'd be like, is she talking to me, or who else is she talking to? I want to feel like you are talking to me and not any other person. So in other words, scrap the "hello guys, what's up guys, how are you guys doing?" No, imagine you're talking to one person. Make it personalize your interviews or your presentations. Now, this would help build a connection between you and your invisible audience, whoever may be watching you at home. So next time you want to go for a TV audition, please do not start with, "How far guys, how are they now?" No. Instead of doing that, you can do something like this. "Hi, welcome to Shawarma TV. How are you doing today?" So today I will bring you amazing recipes of shawarma from all around the world, and you are definitely going to love this. So here is what I need you to do. Sit down. If you have anything on the fire, go and check it so it does not burn, and come back and I'll be waiting right here for you. So that is more professional. And if I were in the position where I was watching this presentation that I just came up with, it would make me feel like the presenter is talking to me, and I will be more interested in that presentation or interview. So tip number 2, scrap the "hello guys." Don't refer to your invisible audience in the plural form, but in the singular form. So it's more enjoyable that way. Moving over now to tip number 3. Okay, tip number 3 says, be interested. I have watched, I know I've been saying I have watched because I've watched a lot of TV presenters do their thing, right? Because it's my field and I love my job. I've watched a lot of TV presenters start, like, okay, let me give you an example. I was watching a program one time where this TV presenter, it was in a live studio. It was a live recording. She had a live audience right there in the set of the studio with her. And then this guest that she was supposed to be interviewing and asking questions. She just asked the guest one simple question. The guy started telling us the history of Nigeria, the history of how Nigeria became Nigeria, the history of his forefathers and his ancestors. And the presenter could not even hide the fact that she was bored. She did not even look interested in what the show was about. She was not interested in what she was talking about or what the person was talking about. And me watching it at home on my phone, I automatically lost interest in that show. Why? Because the TV presenter who was supposed to make me enjoy the show was not even looking interested in what she was talking about. So I lost interest and I flipped my screen. Did I flip my screen? No. I swiped to the next video because I lost interest in that. As a TV presenter, it is also your responsibility, it is your duty to keep your viewers interested in whatever show you're presenting. Now, you may find yourself in a situation where you're interviewing someone. For example, I'm interviewing a DJ and I'm asking him, at what age did you realize that you wanted to be a DJ? The DJ might start telling me, oh, in the beginning of time, when the word DJ was infused into the dictionary, he will now start telling me of his village people, how they built the hut in their village, or how the village was even discovered, things that are not relevant or related in any way to the question that I asked him. Things like that. If you're going to go into TV presenting, you should be prepared for that. Like the Bible says, carry the whole armor of God so that you'll not be found wanting on the day when the war starts or the battle, something like that. That is exactly how you're supposed to be. Expect people to talk and talk and talk out of points, but it is your responsibility to keep me interested in whatever program you're presenting. So what do you do when you have an interviewee who is now talking about his history and how he came into this world? What you do is this. What a lot of TV presenters do is something like this. Hi, tell us, at what age did you realize you wanted to be a TV presenter? And the person is talking. They'll just be doing, Wow. Yeah, it's wrong. We know you are pretending. We know you're not enjoying what the guy is saying. So instead of doing that, which a whole lot of TV presenters do, which is so cliche, do this instead. This is what I like to do when I'm interviewing someone, just to keep the audience interested in whatever is happening here, right? So I ask him, at what age did you realize that you wanted to be a TV presenter? And the guy is talking, he's talking. I will pause and interrupt the guy in a strategic way that it's not rude, so I don't cut him short when he's saying something important. I stop him, sorry, and then I go back to the camera. Did you hear what he said? He wanted to be a TV presenter at the age of 12. That is mind-blowing. Let's keep hearing what he has to say. And I give him back, I pass the question back to him, and the attention is given back to him. So in other words, what I do is, in my mind, it's kind of like a triangular conversation. I'm asking my interviewee a question, and I stop him and throw the question back to those watching at home, to you watching me at home, just to remind you that, hey, I know you're there. Hey, I hope you're following. And hey, don't forget, my mind is here. So don't just put the whole spotlight on the interviewee. Sometimes stop the person you're interviewing in a, strategic way, and throw the question or throw a comment to those watching at home. It makes me feel like, oh, finally, you remember I'm watching you. You remember I exist. That's good. So as a TV presenter, always look interested in whatever presentation you are giving those who are watching you at home. That way, we will keep enjoying watching you at home because we feel like you're carrying us along, right? Moving over now to tip number 4. Tip number 4 says, avoid distractions. Now, personally, I see a TV presenter as a soldier sent on a mission, or a soldier who is on a mission. A TV presenter, personally to me, is likened to a lioness when she's on the hunt. Have you ever watched like all these documentaries of animals in their kingdom, in their own world or environment? When a lioness is on the hunt, she keeps all her focus is on her prey, the animal that she's about to devour and shed into terrible pieces. That is how I see a TV presenter. Now, sometime in your TV presenting journey, you may be sent outside your TV station or outside the comfort of your TV studio or live set. Sometimes you may be sent to either the marketplace, the roadside, to a church, to a school, to a police station, to cover up certain interviews or to get a documentation. Or that we call it a vox pop. For example, if you're sent to a marketplace to carry out interviews with traders at a specific market, don't now go there and you now see fresh tomato. That is the moment you now see okporoko. That is the moment you now remember that you have okra soup in the house that you have not finished cooking. You will now see fresh okra. You will now leave the person you're interviewing and be admiring God's creation and how beautiful the market is and everything. It's wrong. As a TV presenter, you are not supposed to be distracted. Never be caught distracted while you are making a presentation. Why? Because if I'm watching you at home and maybe you're in a market, let me just use the market because everyone can relate to a market. You're in a market and you're interviewing someone and you are not even looking at the person you're interviewing, you're not looking at the camera, you are looking at the barrel pusher that say, okay, come out here, go break your head now. You're looking at the cars that are passing. Maybe you see a Lamborghini, be like, oh man, never seen Lamborghini for this Lagos before. You now forget the person you're interviewing. It's wrong. Would think that you're an amateur. Would think that you're not professional. It makes you look, what's the word? Unprofessional is the word. So if you're going to go for a vox pop or an interview or presentation outside your comfort zone, now your comfort zone is your live set, your studio or your TV station. Outside there, you will meet a lot of distractions. People will even be passing and be looking at you up and down, be looking at the camera. Your focus is not on them. Leave people to pass. Leave the cars that are passing. Focus on why you came outside today. Focus on why you were sent to the marketplace. Focus on the person you're talking to and the camera. At that moment, people around you don't matter. The cars don't matter. You, the camera, and your interviewee are the people that matter. But in a situation where there's a lion on the loose, remove your slippers. If you're wearing high heels, remove your slippers, remove your shoe. Run for your life.
Why are you running?
So that you have to
Why
leave
are you running?
to do another presentation tomorrow. So you better run for your life. Igbo people will say, "Bakwaso, bosondo." So that is it. But never be distracted if you're going to go for vox pop outside your comfort zone. That was tip number 4. Moving over now to tip number 5. Tip number 5 says, be original. I have seen and come across different people, maybe Instagram pages or people on their Instagram videos trying to copy another well-known TV presenter. It's wrong. See, let me tell you something. The world already has enough Stephanie Anene. One Stephanie Anene is more than enough. We don't need another Stephanie Anene or Stephanie Anene version 2 reloaded. We don't need another Stephanie Anene. People don't want to see someone else trying to be like Stephanie Anene. People don't want to see you trying to copy Stephanie Anene's presentation style. No. Listen, an original will always sell or be better than a fake, a counterfeit, or a copy. Be yourself. I am myself. I'm not trying to copy any person or any other well-known TV presenter or someone I watched on the TV. This is me. This is Stephanie Anene. And I want you to know that if you're going to go into TV presenting or anything you do, especially when people are going to be watching you or you're going to be in front of the camera all the time, learn to be yourself so that your viewers, when they hear your name, when they hear Chiamaka, they know, oh, this is Chiamaka's presentation style. Oh, this is Joshua's presentation style. And when we see someone else trying to copy Joshua's presentation style, people will now start saying, why this person, they do like Joshua? If you like saying this person won't copy Joshua's presentation style, I beg, maybe go find your original thing, something like that. You don't want people saying that about you. I've heard and even listened on radio, OAPs trying to sound like another OAP that I know very well. I'm like, why is this person just trying? Can't you just be real? You don't want people saying that about you. Look, you are unique just the way that you are. You are perfect and you are unique and special in your own way. Don't hide that from your viewers. Don't hide that from your invisible audience. Don't hide that from your fans. Be who you are. If you want to speak Pidgin and you are allowed to speak Pidgin, if it's a program that allows you to speak Pidgin, speak your Pidgin. If you are good in communicating in the British accent, do your British accent so that when someone else tries to do the British accent, they'll be like, oh, this person tries to copy that other person that does British accent. Can people just be real? Be you. If you smile a lot when you're presenting, smile. Let your viewers and your fans watch you and love you for who you are, not love you because you're trying to be like someone else. So that draws the curtain on today's video. And I'm very certain you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, or if you know someone that knows someone that knows someone, if you know their entire generation, that would like this video or learn something from this video, someone who would find this very educative or inspiring, why don't you do me a favor? Simply click on share under this video, copy the link and send it to those on your WhatsApp group or someone you know would be interested in this video. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Instagram where I upload words you might be pronouncing incorrectly. And on Instagram, I also upload differences in pronunciation of certain words in the American accent and the British accent. I'm very certain you are going to love it. Thank you so much. And if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscription button there and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video, drop a comment because I will be on the comment section. I love to read all your comments. So comment on this video. Thank you so much. Like I always say, keep living and keep loving. Bye.